Happy Halloween! Let's end off spooky season with our beloved pumpkin toadlet. This is the pumpkin toadlet, a tiny and kind of bizarre amphibian found in a couple select areas in Brazil. They are absolutely minuscule, with the adults ranging from 12.5 millimeters to about 20 millimeters long. They are typically found on the forest floor, usually among leaf litter. They have a very, very bright orange coloration, and this is an example of aposematic coloration because they are incredibly toxic, producing tetrodotoxin and a couple analogs, which makes them very poisonous. The bright neon orange pumpkin color is just a sign to predators, hey, don't eat me or you will probably die. Pumpkin toadlets also glow under ultraviolet light due to the fact that their skeleton is fluorescent and actually shows up glowing underneath the skin, which is just really cool. They also have the smallest ear canal size of any vertebrate animal ever, and that makes their hearing pretty much just absolute dog shit. In fact, the ear canals of the pumpkin toadlet are so small and underdeveloped that they can't actually hear each other calling. Part of the mating process of the pumpkin toadlet is making calls from males to females in order to find each other. However, they can't actually hear themselves calling because their ear canals are so small and, again, undeveloped that it doesn't actually process these sounds. So it's thought that the mating process is visual cues, such as the throat sac opening and closing, instead of the sounds themselves. And the fact that they make sounds is just vestigial and left over from way back when the ancestors of the pumpkin toadlets actually could hear each other. Another feature of the tiny pumpkin toadlet ear canals is that they have incredibly poor balance. Now, for people that are aware of the pumpkin toadlets, there is a kind of common factoid that pumpkin toadlets cannot jump, which is fundamentally untrue. They can jump and are decently good at it, but what they are absolutely not good at all is landing. The balancing mechanisms in the ears of the pumpkin toadlets are so small that they cannot actually react quick enough to allow the pumpkin toadlet to balance, resulting in this. This results in the pumpkin toadlet basically just getting lost in the air and being unable to land, producing some absolutely hysterical and ungraceful landing montages of the pumpkin toadlet. Now, I myself can relate to this because sometimes I too get lost in the air while jumping. Now, fortunately, the pumpkin toadlets are small enough that they actually do not get injured by this ungrateful landing. They usually just flip themselves over if necessary and get on with their day.